We're cranking it. Bluepoint also made the Shadow of the Colossus remake that's absolutely excellent. Let's go. Ah! I love it. And we are going to get lost in this story.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago.
I'm also going to get my bottle of water while
We had
this loads.
classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
Also have an assortment of snacks. I'm invested. I enjoyed in the HD version they barely had to do anything because this game might have been the best looking game on the PS2. And it just ran at like a real good frame rate as well. Harry Gregson Williams deserves a fucking Oscar for the soundtrack on this. It might be the finest bit of soundtrack work ever. There's our boy. Perry, I actually bought my original version from King's Games in St. Ives.
Our boy, he's right on schedule.
He sold it to me 5 days early because he was looking for a quick sale. Yeah. King's Games, for those who don't know, was a game shop in Cambridge where the dude was just running one big con, but you could haggle with him on every price. I believe I got like, he sold this to me 5 days early and I got it like £10 off because I traded in some other games that he wanted to play.
Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
He also really loved State of Emergency.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private
At one point, he
sector's
started
not so
selling
bad,
muscle
is it?
power.
Privacy guaranteed.
I'm happy
an
as long as
operation.
no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN.
Hey, I forgot you could...
Give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work.
Not in a million years.
You know how the technical
Oh, I forgot
specs
you could
of
also
Metal
give,
Gear were
like,
sold on the
answers.
black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly.
That makes
And now
sense.
every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
That explains it.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge.
I think it's
We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
really
reconnaissance, huh?
underrated.
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method.
Oh,
We don't
need
even
to
know
turn
how
this down.
close it is
Fuck,
to
that's
completion.
loud.
If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right.
So if you
I'll head to
watch
the bridge
the
ASAP.
storming of the boat,
Try to avoid confrontations.
they put like
Our goal is to
huge
collect
amounts of
evidence on
research
Metal
into
Gear
Russian
development
military
and expose it
practices.
to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
And for a game
Don't
with
worry. I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
psychics, nuclear equipped
Don't you
walking battle
forget that
tanks.
You're part of Philanthropy now, an
Quite
anti-Metal
milita-
Gear
like,
organization
quite accurate.
and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake? Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
It's this thing.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure,
I think that's about
and
to
if it comes
change.
to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view
Hey, Nate.
of the water from Riverside, too.
GoldenEye vibes. Explain.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there. No
Because I'm
doubt
going
about
back through right now, and
The
this
military
is...
trains
Whereas
us to watch for
GoldenEye's
threats
is
from the
aged
stern of the
horribly.
boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too.
I mean, it's still fun.
Security should be tighter.
it. You worry too
This,
much.
however,
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international
could have been
pastime
released
these
yesterday.
days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
That'd be good,
like
though,
there
Nate.
are a few
Thanks for stopping
entryways
by.
into the crew quarters. The chopper. What?
Yeah, this bit. Just watch the shoulder taps. And the positioning of the soldiers. They put so much time and effort and spent loads on military. Yeah, I kind of see that. Well, MGS1, I can kind of get that.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
So yeah, they stormed this
Is
perfectly.
that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
The three-man squad.
How many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so
Tap on the
I'd
soldier.
say about 18 people.
3 might be the best ones, Nate. In my opinion.
AKS 74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Man, the PS2 was such a massive leap.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Right this
Kasatka?
second, Chiz. Or
Camel
later.
Chopper, right? Killer whale.
Because I can't do it right this second. Could do some Rocket League later.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right.
Yeah, my
I'll
Steam
do my
library is just
best.
getting bigger by the
This
day,
isn't
and I
like
can't.
Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens.
I can't keep
The
up with it.
frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei-Ling this time.
But it is the
Call
same
me on the
channel as
codec when you
Mei-Ling.
want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
There's no gulag in Rocket League, only disappointment. Right. So, we're infiltrating this tanker. How do I... That's it, it's L1. Forget how nice this just feels to play. It's so smooth.
Freeze.
Oh yeah, I've already got his dog tag. Come back. By the way I like to play Metal Gear Solid 2 is no kills. I'm a man of peace. So many good little bits in it though. Just weird shit you can do. So there should be a there's a picture of a woman in a swimsuit here. But if you lean in, you can kiss it. The gross kissing noise. They didn't have to put that in there. But the engine this game ran on is absolutely insane. Everything, they just made everything interactive. So if I can't get into a locker, you can punch the doors off. Like fire extinguisher, shoot it. Oh yeah, the kissing noise is gross, by the way. No one kisses like that.
Freeze.
Are you going to shoot me?
Yes. Those people, you can get stuff out of them if you get a gun later on, and like, all I've got is a tranq gun at the moment, but if you shoot them in the arm, they give you shit. So, this is what I mean when I say Kojima, like, thought of everything and made everything interactive. But if I were to shoot this... You see, they notice that someone shot there. Man's a genius. He went to do his walkie-talkie there, which means that they're alerted. But again, everything's interactive. It's so fucking genius. Don't get me wrong, Kojima needs reeling in quite a bit sometimes, but... So I can see his shadows, but it also means that he can see mine.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
I don't need to go there. Not up those stairs, we're going up these stairs. Yeah, no, I've only just started playing. I was quite decent on PS4 and I didn't play for like the best part of 2 years, and now I've just rebought it on PC. What? Guard team, stay alert. Chaff grenades, the real MVP. AliExpress, mate. So God knows if your skill will even fit. You've ordered Rocket League skill, but you've probably got Actua Soccer skill circa 1996. This might be one of my missing dog tags, by the way. You can only get this dog tag if you come in here at this specific time. The only time maths is applicable.
Freeze.
Are you going to shoot me?
Ah, fuck, I need an actual gun. Need to blow his fucking arm off. And again, everything is interactive. Bottles, shoot. Flour, comes out. Watermelons, no doubt. I honestly think, like, seeing what he did with the Fox engine and stuff, Kojima should just stick to engine work.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it.
Oh yeah,
Some
golf
kind
friends.
of device on
I
both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
They get so trolly with this on extreme mode, by the way.
With this entire ship.
They start putting them on
That
fucking
sounds about
drones that
right.
fly about.
There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a
Referring to
fire
cigarettes?
extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
Oh no, we can't.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Cool. We going up. First boss fight. Which, this is the bit they gave you if you bought Zone of the Enders and got the Metal Gear Solid demo. Which was also criminally overlooked, by the way. Zone of the Enders 1 and 2.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
This is how you push by wages. Moving in groups. No one running off ahead. I'm just ribbing you.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing.
How does he know that?
It's basically
He's just
combat worthy.
genius.
That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down.
Okie dokie. Right, let's go take Olga. Get the USP first. You got it. Yeah, Perry, this might be the best game ever made.
I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
I'm yet to play through 3 again though,
Communications and
so that
engine
might
room
change my
are under
mind.
Control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go.
How else are you supposed to know they're Russian?
Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild?
If the outfits... No, if it wasn't for like the accent, the language, the guns, weren't a big enough giveaway.
Damn it.
Stripy shirts.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly.
Oh, is he supposed to know they're Russian? I don't know they're Russian.
A woman. Show your face.
You
She's got
men,
those armpits
you're all the
unshaved.
same.
Who are you?
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing.
It's tense.
It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean.
Oh yeah.
And that
Bring it
brings
on.
our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either. I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. Ow! I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me.
Just getting rid of the stuff that she can hide behind. Nope.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us. Take this!
She's gonna try and shoot that light at me. She also gets slower as she goes because you just fucking put tranquilizer darts in her. Also, she's pregnant. Probably shouldn't be tranking her. This is all just like muscle memory to me. They also make it impossible to kill her. You get the gun off her, but there's no ammo available until you go back in the tanker, and then you come back out, she's gone. Because that's something they brought into this game. If you trank someone, you could still just execute them in their sleep. It's kind of gross. And dark. And brutal.
Cypher?
Is it the hairy armpits, Jizzy? Is that why you don't like her?
Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man.
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the
Jizzy
Cypher.
lives in the
A Marine
1940s.
Cypher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip.
I see.
An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I
see.
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
EE?
The
Her
1850s.
name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your
Jizzy.
back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo.
Actually,
but
no,
it
you do
takes a
find
9mm,
out that,
just like the Marines M9. I'll find
Otacon
those
was
somewhere
banging
around
his
here.
stepmom.
Don't raise too much
Genuinely.
racket with that thing.
I hear you.
Yeah, as Jazzy Ragu says.
Raven.
It was just an action figure. Is it this one? Yeah. where a dead dude comes out of it. I didn't fall backwards.
Freeze. No.
I already have all their dog tags. Speed runs.
Freeze.
I tried to flip down the stairs.
Freeze.
This dude with the binoculars. Ugh! Wasn't looking the right way. So yeah, they'll find their bodies and stuff, hence why you got all the lockers, and if you drag a body to a locker, he puts it into the locker.
Freeze.
Oh shit, he's gonna go find the sleeping friend.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
So far, we've not killed a single person, including the boss. That was a weird one. Right, if I have to take out all the sensors now. Just weird. Just weird shit.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't
So when you
get
play
in
this on
close enough to touch
extreme,
it, so you'll have to
it
shoot it
gives
out.
you like 10 sensors or
But the
something stupid like
M9's
that.
knockout
And they're all
rounds
in
won't
weird
work.
fucking places.
The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
Yeah, it kind of does. There's one. Oh, if you shoot the flower as well. You just need to get the right angle to see them all. And I can't find the right angle. There it is. Make the shot. There's a second one. And there's the third. Bam. Oh, I can get this done just in time for me dinner.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
So, There's a load of pipes here that you can... I might even set it off just for the sake of it, just because it's really cool. It's one of the best... It looks better than a lot of, like... So this one... The pipe here... If I lean round...
What? Somebody there?
Encountered the enemy.
I just thought I'd show that. It's cool. I don't think there's really any getting out of this. Just take me already. This is so much cool shit that they kind of just thought about.
Snake! Snake!
The little hidey hole, what? Where the network adapter was supposed to go.
Arizona Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes.
Actually, no, when you grow up with Lewis Pettit, you generally do know about that hidey hole.
You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Nah, some of us actually had the expansion pack, so. There's so many like little things in this game that I just like to show off.
Freeze.
That's one of them. You're going down. Sweet dreams. Vladimir. This dude who's got headphones on.
Freeze.
Is that before or after you went to conversion therapy? I've got no loyalties to either brand. Just have a PC, so there's no point in buying an Xbox. Exactly. Well, I've got my Switch and my PS4 for exclusives, but everything that I would want to play on Xbox has kind of come to PC, so... The only thing was Halo, and then they released the Anthology and put it on Game Pass, so I've only paid £1 for it. Still doing Pacifist here, though. Oh, I picked up a Switch on launch day. I just got off tour, so I was flush with PDs. And then my girlfriend at the time wanted to go to the Lake District, and I was not happy. But I made her drive the entire time and just played Breath of the Wild.
We have sealed the stern hatch.
Have you seen Borderlands is free on PC at the moment, on Epic Games? Well, Borderlands 2 and the prequel.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the halls have been sent.
I've done Borderlands 2, but I never did Borderlands 1. Kind of want to go and do them all.
Let no one down into the halls until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our
Yeah, I've got
lives
Borderlands 2
necessary.
on Steam.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Who goes there?
Yeah, I heard Borderlands 3 isn't very good. God, this is hard to do pacifist runs. I need to get up closer. No, I'm out. I'm gonna have to punch him to death. I can't punch him to death. Oh, here we go. No, I don't want to use USP bullets. No! Pacifist run. Fuck it, I'm gonna have to murder him then. That's annoying.
Snake, you okay? Snake!
I felt bad about that one duo capped in the head. Luckily we died and it never happened. I think this is where we got our first look at potentially my favourite villain in all of video game history. Well, sorry, first new look at full 3D and fully animated.
Who goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
He's so fucking cool. Even when blowing someone's brain out.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
I actually can't wait to get to Metal Gear Solid 3 now. So, did you know that you don't even have to do the end fight? I know that there's obviously the one where you... I'll talk about it after this.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
So yeah, in Metal Gear Solid 3...
Let's go over this one more time. Use
I thought we
this
were done,
camera
sorry.
to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype.
This is it,
Now
we've got to
do
get
your
4
thing and
photographs of
take
Metal
pictures
Gear.
that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
It's on this arm.
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's
No worries,
monitoring
Jesse.
our transmission.
Who?
Bath
I
time.
don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now.
What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera. Split the files and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Correct.
Well, sure, if you put it that way.
Let's do it then.
And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
Okay.
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
Excellent.
We initiated development of Metal Gear.
So yeah, as I was trying to say, Metal Gear Solid 3, there's multiple ways of killing the end. One is getting to a sniper battle. The other one is changing your console date to be a week later and the end dies of old age. But the one that most people don't know about is you see him in a wheelchair earlier on in the game, and if you can get a perfect shot out, you can shoot the oxygen tank on the back of his wheelchair and it blows up, and you don't have to fight him.
Nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the US.
You can also just get under these people.
The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of RAID. The opposition...
Again, going back to the start of the stream, which was... it was like 3 or 4 hours ago when I was saying to Ag about how Rockstar have kind of like... their mission structure needs to change massively, as they don't give you any freedom anymore.
Always bear that in mind.
This is a great example of, you know, you can, the goal's the same, but you can get there like in a way that suits you. You can either run through, you can sneak through, you can hold up people, or you can kind of go under them. Whereas Rockstar, it's look at this cool open world and everything you can do in it. By the way, you have to do every mission exactly how we dictate, or otherwise, you know, which isn't, it's not why people like GTA 3 and GTA 4.
Ours is not the only
No, sorry, Vice City and stuff. 4 was a bit more flexible, but still.
Cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear...
I never got this. Why did they have to... I mean, I get it's just to make for a fun game mechanic, but...
Players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own RAID project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation.
Yeah, exactly, Nate. It's...
I know that is my duty.
Whereas, look, this game was, what, 2002, 2003? And I love how I could have gone round on the other side, I could have gone underneath them.
Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Left. Right. Left.
And also the way in which it airs the speech is random. So, like, you don't know what you're going to get with each time you do it.
Down.
don't know. He was pre-Obama, though.
Left.
I struggled to remember that this game was made in 2002. Come on, change projector already.
Let's continue.
There we go.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Armor's
There we go.
legs, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any
If I run on that
shore.
plate, it alerts everyone. Here we go. Let's get these pictures.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Ray was cool, but he was no Metal Gear Rex.
Metal Gear.
Actually, no, the first time I saw Metal Gear Ray, I thought it was the coolest fucking thing ever. But in my later years, I found myself preferring Rex.
Its onboard joint tactical information distribution
Okay, so we need to get
system identifies targets
some
with
cool pictures.
unerring accuracy
Here's one.
and takes them out. Massive firepower.
No, I wanted to
It
take
is
that
the
picture.
ultimate weapon.
There we go. Here we go. There we go.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first image is... Didn't think Gerlukovich was involved, of all people.
I remember the same that photo.
We need 4 images.
What?
Is an undeniable.
Oh, it was the wrong fucking camera. For fuck's sake.
Fact that there is a force at work
Ah.
in the government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Ray bears the burden of
For the
confronting,
love of fucking Christ.
thwarting their plans.
Now I've got to really rush this because I've only got 2 minutes to do it.
Original path. This exercise is but a first step towards that goal. The future of
Yeah,
the
let's get some Rocket
country
League in later. I'm just gonna literally... I'm playing up until the end of this bit. And then I'll save the plant for another day.
Good.
Let's stretch those neck muscles again.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Right. Left. Right. To move on, the proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology are about...
Oh, I didn't realise there were 2 cameras. Hence why it was asking me to save it all the time, because they were... there we go. Here we go. I've learned from my mistake. And then when this is over, I think we are going to go... Pell's mate, Luna Brownie.
Looks like I have your photos
Excellent
now.
person to raid.
Let's take a look. The first image is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag.
Excellent. It's the Marines. There we go. Got the photos. Now let's get out of here.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Things are about to get really intense.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver
Ocelot.
Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
Here we go. Things are gonna get weird.
Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood?
I think it's also the fact that, like, Kojima understands cinematography as well.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said,
He's such a good villain.
back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Nule Lo. How's that possible? Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Gurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one.
I
Lukovich,
love
you
Revolver
and your
Ocelot.
daughter will die here.
Damn you!
I mean, it's just fucking brilliant.
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
I was also looking for people to raid. Apparently I'm the only person on the internet right now playing Metal Gear Solid 2. Good to know. Good to know.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
I never get bored of it. I know this plot like the back of my hand.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program.
Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
That's right. Liquid Snake, the dude we killed in the last game, is living on through an arm. It makes sense.
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's arm.
I love it. I love it. Fucking love it.
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
I love how Metal Gear Ray was just a fucking dinosaur thing. Mad good. What do they expect is going to happen here? Run, boys. Run. And that's the cool thing there.
We have a problem.
That's what I'm talking about. Fucking laser.
Snake!
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 There it is. But was Ray better than Metal Gear Rex?
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir.
Oh man, it's intense.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The
Still
cipher
talking to that
was
bloody
most
president.
useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
BAM! That's it.
Snake!
Oh man. I think that's a good place to leave it off for today. Fuck, I love this game. This game is Sorry, someone revving a fucking motorcycle outside like a dick. Yeah, fucking love this game. It's just so good. It was made in 2002 and it's better than anything that's coming out at the moment. Oh, man. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thank you, Fox, for the host. Thank you to Joshua and Feathers for the... what's it called? Subs. That thing I've got a goal of somewhere. I'm going to do a bit more of this during the week. I'm going to try and get some Warzone going once we know what's happening with Season 4. And me and my mod, Jazzy Ragu, are probably going to play A Way Out this week. Or at least I'm signing him up for it. I don't know if he's aware, but well, he's aware now. Cool. I'm going to end it, but if you stick around, I'm going to go raid the Very Rare. As he's a good kid, bless him, and he needs the views. He works hard, bless him. So yeah, cool. Thank you. I'll catch you all in a bit.